see if I am. I am indeed. Perfect. New game! Here we go.
I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
Alrighty, so land of Thetis. So always we have our 4 races. We have elf, Qunari, human, and dwarf. Oh, previous save. Okay. Yeah, ignore that. See, look how big the foreheads are for the Qunari. It's most likely because of the bones, honestly. Part of me wants to play Qunari because I already did human with Origins and 2. I did elf with Inquisition. I did dwarf with the first Inquisition stream I did. We locked out using being a mage. Honestly, that's okay. I might just do warrior. Probably asking, oh Abby, why don't you just meet Maria from Inquisition? Well, we're not playing as the Inquisitor. And archery got gutted hard. You cannot be a archer main in this game unless you would like to have pain and suffering. The reason being is because now, instead of constantly doing damage or using, because you have 5 arrow shots, give or take, and once you use those up, you have to wait for them to recharge. So yeah, archery got freaking gutted, and I'm so sad, because honestly it was a lot of fun in Inquisition, albeit probably boring to watch. Mage, I'm not gonna lie, I just don't really particularly like the animations in this game so much, but it is very interesting with their sub-weapon. Because their sub-weapon does not use a staff, it uses a orb and dagger, which is honestly pretty cool. Anyways. Well, I do have a D4. I could just roll that. Okay, Ren. It's like melee rogue is an option, not phone. Not done yet. Yeah, you would like the rogue in this because they dual wield swords. And honestly, it's actually kind of fun. So it's like D4. Alright, rolling a D4. We're going from left to right, so Elf is 1, Kunari is 2, Human is 3, and Dwarf is 4. No, I won't lie, if I get a 3, I might re-roll, because I honestly don't know if it plays a human. Alright, you know what? Screw it. 3 is a re-roll. What are they? 2! We're going Kunari. I'm going to turn this off. Appearance. I thought it was a fake leg for a second. Let's just do a guy. Now, if you have obviously now noticed, character creation significantly better than Inquisition. Inquisition's was doable. Oh, let's check out the presets. Start, man, that forehead. So we could do morph, or we could just pick one out of 30. Anything to increase the forehead. Welcome to Character Creator. I'm going to take a while. I like that one. Let's give him freckles. It's a nice sound effect. I like that. Yeah, why not? Forehead and brow. Excuse me. I did not have a great dinner. I picked up some fried shrimp from a grocery store. Like, oh, cool, they have fried shrimp out. Let's grab it. That was a mistake because you see, that usually gets put out around at 11 o'clock a.m. in the morning. Yeah, that's been sitting there for 8 hours, and I didn't take that into account. So when I ate it, it was it was edible but crunchy, and I didn't want to keep eating it because it's just not great. It was definitely overcooked. He looks too nice. Chows. You know, I'm actually kind of digging him. What do you guys think so far, chat? Still need to deal with hair and horns, but the forehead is honestly not doing so bad now. After hair and horns are chosen, there are a lot more hairstyles than what they gave us in Inquisition, trust me. Ugh. Like, I poked at Inquisitions on a new game to try to make Zihu, and I went with Kimari, and I'm just like, this is so bad. So bad. I started Inquisition, a new one, a new save file, because I was like, you know what? Despite putting in another 40 plus hours, I feel like I could just start a new game and be super not burnt out. Yeah, pretty much. Fudge is a larynx. I don't see that stuff. Wait. This nose bridge is really deep. I don't know if I like that. Scout. Oh, there we go. Hide hair. Become rectangle. Body. Sure. Body shape. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, I feel like he's got more of a strongman body. Like, he's big, but he's muscular. Know what I mean? Put him at neutral height. Like Thor from God of War Ragnarok. Like, you assume that he's like large and just not beefy, but when he hits you, it's just Jesus Christ. He knows. You know what? Power Builder sounds good for this character. There's glutes again. Those are glutes. Okay. Bulge. Sure. No, red skin. Yeah, we're fine with that. Yeah, like, look at his arms. You can tell he's got some muscle. Maybe a little bit more tweakage. Yeah, no abs. He has no abs. God, I did not read that as eye color. I read that as something completely different. I'm like, no, it's not that. The vibe I'm kind of getting from him is like Satan. Which, fun fact, Caravan, there's literally a potion of... There's a potion for monks that makes your punches do like extra force damage, and the ingredients to make it is spinach because it tastes like spinach when you drink it. So you could guess what that's basically hinting at. You could totally make Popeye to Sailor Man. If I could give him a broken nose, he's definitely going to get a broken nose. Eye color. Do I want heterochromia? Nah. Green. Violet. Violet hazel. Black. Pink. Not the disease one. No, he seems like a blue eye kind of guy. Black sclera. It would make his eyes pop. Bloodshot or cataracts? Yeah, that's good. Eyebrows and eyelashes. How many do we have? 51! We'll hold that off until we get to the hair. No shape. Heck yeah, we can break it. Okay, 3 is strong. I'm kind of leaning to keeping 1, but 3 is pretty good. A little cockeyed because it broke a couple of times. I like pointy ears. Yeah. That'll work. Alright, hairstyle. Here we go, chat. We have 30 hairstyles. Actually, you know what? Let's do horns first. We have 49 horns. I feel like he would definitely have a broken hand. Hang on. My stream refreshed on my side. Chat, can you still see it? No, you can't. Good. Because my page just went like, I'm gonna refresh, huh? Oh, I'm bypassing the Harrisons and deciding what one was first. I like the Jade one. Yeah, you could do that in Inquisition. Heck, in Inquisition you could have both ones. I don't like number 30. I don't mind 36. Go with this one. Now here. That is so emo. Here's the Padawan bird from Star Wars. You know, I'm just not rope bangs. Guess not. So if you want bangs, you only have two options. Option 1, option 9. What do you think, chat? I'll go with 10 because I'm kind of feeling 10 a little. Like option I for the asymmetry. Eh, mm. Alright, hair color. Make him a redhead. What? Yeah, let's make him a redhead. Facial hair! Alright, show me what you got. Doing this. That's not too bad looking. No. Why is it so curly? Where's his lips? Whoa. Hi, Ogren. Welcome back, buddy. Now this is Ogren. Mutton chops. Alright. So. For beards, this actually, number 11, does not look all that bad. $44 doesn't look all too bad, but it looks like he's trying really hard to get that facial hair growing. $42 looks exactly like how I look after I just got done shaving. So, probably 42. Number 11. This one's thicker. Yeah, alright, so here's the choices, chat. 11? $42. There's something I feel will look really great for fourth, but 11? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, let's make all that back. Nah, I'm okay with his mouth. Tattoos. Yes! This man's tats. Oh my god, we have body tattoos. Let's go. Ooh. Okay, I like the wing motif. Anchor! Bam! We have his tattoos. Right there. Would he have face tattoos? No, only body tats. Scars, on the other hand, yes. Don't look like scars, they look like face paint. Look at this! How is that a scar? Or this? I'm disappointed in it. Yeah. Man, I am disappointed in the scars. It ain't scars, it's just mean? Alright, what kind of sailor is he? So if he's like a raider or something, he definitely had... I feel like I'm going full-blown Scotsman. I've could have named this guy William Wallace. Yeah, I am... God, I have not been that disappointed in scars in a character creator since Mass Effect Andromeda. And even then, those looked more like scars than this game. What's with this subtle face? That'll work. It's not subtle, but it's okay. I actually don't mind the clothes. Alright, chat, behold our power builder sailor. Who is surprisingly scarless. Alright, so we'll deal with class in a bit. So we're gonna skip to faction. So here's where the development went rough. Apparently, these factions were supposed to be for a multiplayer game, which was apparently this was supposed to be. And it got really weird. Also, our name is Rook. So we have Grey Wardens, we all know about them. Veil Jumpers, Shadow Dragons, Lords of Fortune, the Morn Watch, and the Antivan Crows. I hate to say it, but apparently some of the factions in here were okay storyline-wise. Storyline-wise. And some got shafted hard. I hear the Morn Watch was not great. Same with the Lords of Fortune. So, we're going to be looking at it on this way. Which faction has the best drip? Or in this case, outfits. So, we have Rogue on the left, Warrior on the right, in the middle, and Mage on the right. This is the Antivan Crows. Now we can do outfit previews. We have starting outfit. We're going to ignore this because your starting outfit will always look the same. And we have our casual wear. So for the Antivan Crows, we have this outfit. And some really nice casual wear. Also for some backstory, as you know, the Crows are assassins from Antiva. Rook is an Antivan Crow, swift knives in the dark. The Crows are ruthless assassins, both respected and feared as Antiva's shadowy protectors. Under their wing, we gain a reputation with the Antivan Crows more quickly. That's basically every faction. Open contract, deal increased damage versus Antom. And we can hold an extra potion. Morn Watch, they are... Oh, and my surname will be Deriva. Morn Watch, my surname will be Engelvar. The Morn Watch, elite necromantic order, explores the mysteries of life and death, and tends to the undead in Navarre's sprawling Grand Necropolis. So we do more damage to undead and demons, and we get an additional affliction stack on targets. Lords of Fortune. An informal collection of explorers, hunters, and treasure seekers from Ravane. The rowdy lords are famed for both daring exploits and narrow escapes. Honestly, it feels like if we're a sailor, this should be us. We deal increased damage to mercenaries, and we perform takedowns on enemies with slightly less effort. Shadow Dragons. Underground resistance opposes corrupt rulers and slavery in Tevinter. Coming from all walks of life, they are determined to bring justice to the people. We deal increased damage to the Venatori. Yes, they're still here. And our class-specific resource regenerates slightly faster. Second. Orders. Fix the looking. Okay. Veil Jumpers. This daring group explores ancient elven ruins in Arlathan Forest. Although founded by elves, they welcome anyone brave enough to face Arlathan's reality-warping magic. This is definitely more mage, in my opinion. We do more damage versus Fade Touch, and deal slightly increased critical and weak point damage. Grey Wardens. You know them, you love them, or you hate them. Ancient military orders sworn to battle Darkspawn and other monsters. The Wardens undergo secret, unbreakable rites that grant them supernatural powers against the dark. We do more damage to Darkspawn, and our base defense and health are slightly increased. That's not it. What I wanted to do. So, I'm curious on what you guys think, but like I said, we are basically going to go off on how well the armor looks. I won't lie, we are not a mage. You know they loved or hate the Grey Wardens. Yeah. They did a lot of bad things, but they also did a lot of good things, so they're kind of neutral. I don't see us as a Grey Warden at all. Not to mention, really yucky casual wear. The Veil Jumpers. Okay, casual wear, but they feel more geared towards magic. Because of the whole Arlathan magic fade stuff. The rogue stuff, not that bad looking. Ha! Merkar. Aldweir. Thorn. Lydear. Shadow Dragons. Some nice casual attire. Honestly, looks really nice. But I don't really see us... Well, I could see us as a part of the Tevinter Resistance. But, Lords of Fortune. Honestly, the most colorful. Ain't that bad looking. Warrior looks real good. I could definitely see that on a ship. Jesus Christ, guys. It's not even text messages, it's just like, Twitch alert, Twitch alert! The Morn Watch. I mean, we could talk to Matt Mercer. Probably. The Warrior set looks alright. And the Antivan Crows. Best casual attire, in my opinion. Looks okay. Again, I'm kind of leaning towards the Lords of Fortune. Also, for Warrior, we have 3 specializations in here. We have Reaper. Become Knight's Blade, steal life, and risk death to gain incredible unnatural abilities. Apparently, we get a scythe. And a big, giant, glowy hammer. Oh, that's Slayer. 1 second. Also, if you notice, the gameplay looks vastly different. We got revamped. Slayer, leap to the fray, wield massive punishing weapons while rushing enemies to deal devastating blows. Big smash. Literally big smash. Champion, be the shield, shrug off damage while summoning righteous fire down on enemies. If I had to choose, it would probably be either a Slayer or a Champion. But I feel like we're more Slayer built. But yeah, chat, I'm curious to see on your pick on factions. I'm definitely leaning towards this fortune. Rogue. Think it grows. Duelist. Draw steel, parry, dodge past enemies to gain strength with every strike. Step 2 is set the stage. Deploy explosives to turrets that devastate enemies and pick them off with arrows. Veil Ranger. Hunt the enemies, snipe enemies from afar using artifacts that charge arrows and dangerous powerful magic. Yeah. Death Caller. Embrace the dark, drain life from enemies, and cast spells that rise with the essence of death itself. Evoker. Call the Void. Freeze enemies in their tracks and summon the deepest cold to tear them apart. And Spellblade. Be the Storm. Channel potent spells for close-quarters combat infused with Lightning's Wrath. You're thinking crows? I'm curious to hear what your reasoning is. Because I'm not against it, I'm just curious. Design remembering them from 1. Yeah, the crows were in 1 with Zevron. The Morn Watch were kinda hinted at in Inquisition because of the Mortalitasi, which is from Navarra, which is told to us about Cassandra. Never heard of Lords of Fortune. Never heard of the Shadow Dragons. Never heard of the Veil Jumpers. And the Grey Wardens the entire first game, Dragon's Origins, was all about the Grey Wardens. So I get what you mean. I just don't see Assassin for this guy. Backstory: Seeker of Gold and Glory. And the corrupt remaining noble double-crossed Rook, us. Rook escaped a collapsing ruin, turned the tables, and destroyed a dangerous artifact. A rising Lord of Fortune skilled at breaking into lost tombs and ruins, Rook killed a corrupt Ravani noble to prevent an ancient evil from being given to the Venatori. His actions were correct to save the lives of expedition members, but some Ravani nobles were resentful because the success of the Lord's expeditions relied on Ravani authorities looking the other way. It seemed wise for Rook to step away while tempers settled. Alright, if we do Antivan Crows. When the invaders of Treviso took people captive, Rook was determined to free the prisoners at any cost. A talented new crow recently promoted to full membership, Rook chafed at the cautions of his commanders, especially with his city occupied by brutal soldiers known as the Antam, from the Kunari. When Rook saw a patrol herding along captives one night, he leaped into action. Despite saving lives, however, Rook had unknowingly compromised a larger crow operation against the Antam. Rook's superiors were incensed, sidelined for his actions. The young assassin searched for new ways to improve himself. When restless spirits threatened the inhabitants of the Grand Necropolis, Rook took decisive action to protect both the living and the dead. Discovered by undead inside a Grand Necropolis tomb as an infant, Rook was raised by Mornwatch necromancers, eventually joining the Order. During a civil war between undead nobility, known later as the War of the Banners, he led a daring attack on the rebellion's dueling leaders. It was a success, quelling the war and saving lives. But Rook's destruction of these undead nobles was controversial. Some Mornwatchers feared Rook had offended the Order's aristocratic patrons and encouraged him to travel for a while. Rook risked everything to liberate and save people of Tevinter, even though he would anger the ruling elites. The foundling Rook was adopted to a military family and joined the Shadow Dragons to fight in the shadows for change in Minrathis. While guarding a visiting dignitary who was investigating a slavery ring in the nearby city of Nessus, Rook concluded that the mission would fail without throwing caution to the wind. Alone, he sneaked the dignitary deep into Venatori-controlled zones and brought him back, along with the rescued slaves. These actions brought Rook to the Venatori's attention, and the Shadow Dragons decided to keep Rook out of sight. When lives were at stake, Rook defied orders to rescue people from the mystic perils of Arlathan. It seems like in the beginning it's like, yeah, we kind of didn't follow orders, and then this happened. On an expedition to ruins in the Arlathan forest, the Veiljumpers found ruins that contained important lost lore and deadly danger. Barely surviving the ruins' ancient magical defenses, Rook's small team recovered an invaluable map leading to a hidden area of the forest. Although the team escaped, other Veiljumpers found themselves trapped. Rook chose to return to the ruins, saving his teammates' lives, but losing the map. He was lauded for his bravery, but the map's loss caused some resentment among Veiljumper leaders. When innocent lives were at stake, Rook led the charge, saving a village from a monstrous nightmare, no matter the cost to himself. During a large Darkspawn incursion, Rook was ordered to hold the line with other Grey Wardens until reinforcements arrived. Rook argued that by then, villagers under attack would be dead. He disobeyed the orders, leading the squad into the incursion and sealing the tunnel to the deep roads. This turned the tide, and the Darkspawn were driven off, saving the villagers. Rook's heroism was popular among the young wardens, but others with connections to noble families resented his independent streak. Rook chose to step away while tempers cooled. Alright, now that you know all of that, which backstory? I'm not going to lie. The backstory for the Grey Warden sounds freaking poppycock. Like, I feel like that goes against what the Grey Wardens stand for, but okay, I guess. Definitely leading towards Lords of Fortune big time, though. Mornwatch is like, ah yes, we found you in a tomb as a child. Okay. Crows definitely don't really fit. Lords of Fortune? Yeah. Alrighty. Playstyle. Storyteller. Here for story. Keeper. Build a party. Sure. Adventurer is normal. Underdog is hard. Nightmare is self-explanatory. Unbound is be customizing. I'm going to do Keeper because when I was playing this before, I found the controls and actions to be a little sticky. Like it was kind of hard to pull stuff off because timing and whatnot. So I'm just going to do Keeper for now. First name, Osla. Alright, don't get my baby name book. I have a rebellious streak to explain why you're the lead hero instead of a common group member. Oh, the freaking visitor. Alrighty. See if I can find a Scottish name. I came close. How's Colin sound? C-O-L-L-I-N. It's just a form of Colin. Cosgrove. I just like the fact that I made it basically a Scottish Kiari. Well, I guess an Irish name could probably work too. I was almost about to say something like Irish and Scottish are the same thing, right? That would kill me. How about Kincaid? It means battle chief. Kincaid. Kincaid Lider. I mean, to be fair, we're going to be called Rook the entire time, so I don't know if it actually really matters. It's like I like coming out with a name for my own character, but if you're going to call me something else, then don't give me that option. It matters to the player. I know it matters to the player. Okay, I did spell it right.
Time to get to work.
Alright.
What's he been saying now?
Well, we're not in trouble. Let's move. Well, we made it.
I'm happy we're here. All of... Hi. We'll be working together. We can lend a hand. He's always got some story.
Honestly, perfect. Absolutely perfect. No notes. Alright, past adventures to Inquisition default. Customizing that. Murderer, Herald, Judge, Savior. These are some of the titles heaped on the Inquisitor as... We need to fix this. Harlock was built. Not going to do too much to him. Wow. Ugh, he looks too young. You know, we'll say that he grew it out. I don't think they have his paint for his face. So I'm gonna try for something as close as possible. Sounds great. God, no, Harlock.
I won't let this.
We need to move.
Yeah, probably close. Harlock Kadash. Dwarven family involved in fencing smuggling, not true anymore. So look, we have a fake hand. Friendship and romance. Who did we marry? Cassandra. I don't know if I disbanded or we were given to the Chantry. I think we may have disbanded. Probably that. Oh, 8 years ago, so then it was like 2 years, so this would be 6 years after Trespasser, I think. Alright, I'm okay with that.
Ah, shouldn't be a problem.
Alright, Kincaid Lydear, let's go. Only took me about an hour.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Ooh, that is rough. I might have to fiddle with the graphics some more on my end.
Let's try this again. Where's Nevgallus?
Oh, we are perfectly.
You think you can come into
Perfect
my
voice.
bar and make demands?
Nevgallus is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I'm not leaving until I know where she is. Be ready to talk by the time I get to
to
you.
have dinner. That was dinner.
Darling,
Is it better
you're
than mine?
adorable.
Probably. messing with a power
Not
builder
enough gold in the
sailor.
world for this.
Varric, now!
Meet Bianca. She'd like you to stay a while.
Varric! He has a beard. He swore never to grow one, but I guess it happened. He's much older.
Nev Gallus.
Dumat Plaza. The Venatori cultists took her to Dumat Plaza.
God, I had.
Thanks.
Alright, I love us.
Your friend Nev Gallus is at Dumat Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although, for the record, there was probably an easier way to do that than fighting an entire bar.
Ah, yes, we are back to green, purple, and potentially red.
See you say that. But we do have Nev's location now, so...
Don't get cocky.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
How's the stream quality, everybody, by the way?
The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
It's fine. That's good. Just wait till we get back on that.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we...
Oh, hey. I thought we
crap.
closed that.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumat Plaza.
Oh my God, with the
and
spread.
then we'll get us to Solus.
Watch out! Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down completely?
Then the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
Oh, dang it. A is could confirm his jump again.
You're safe now.
Hey, Harding.
Get inside and bar the doors quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Freckles!
You all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
Pretty old age.
What about you two?
Idiots.
Are you okay?
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Demon.
Combat. Light is X. Attack 4 times slow to create an attack chain.
Here they come. I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. You two
Yeah,
all right?
3 healing
Patch yourselves
potions.
up if you need it.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
You are in violation of Imperial order.
I like that we have a jump attack
Oh no, I think that's
and
Dumont
we have
Plaza.
a sprint attack.
Let's move.
They're the ones who made trouble at the ball.
Venatori cultists!
I hate these assholes.
I agree.
Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
Bonk.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
Back in the Lord's support you, we refuse to take jobs from them. We'll take jobs from almost anybody.
Good to know you have stuff.
All systems must remain in
Yeah.
the magical anomaly is fully contained.
Come on. Guess we're sliding down.
They're allies of Nev Gallus! Kill them all!
Good try! Driving kick. 50 rage tubes. Right. This way.
Barik Tetris! The Venatori own these streets! Venatori, take your revenge!
Okay, that was really satisfying.
Another barrier.
So basically, I pull up the menu with right bumper. And I select what I want to.
But it looks like Nev's work, not the
Or
Venatori's.
just hold it. Left trigger. Hi, romance. I like her.
Varric, Harding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found him a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but he tends to think in straight lines.
We came prepared for a rescue. Looks like you were way ahead of us.
A rescue? You're sweet.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
Yes.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the canal district must remain in their homes.
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dread Wolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
We can slide down the loop.
I'm getting too old for this.
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
By order of the Imperium, must surrender immediately.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
No, I pick up the first sword and shield with this guy. We'll try to.
So this is the Dread Wolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Minrathous itself.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much, at least.
More demons. It sounds like that opened something below.
Then let's have a look.
And we got hefty, boy. So, combat, chat. This is basically what combat is like. We don't have a active party like we did in Origins 2 and Inquisition. Instead, the two big circles on the left and right, those are the party members, and we give them commands to do certain abilities.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
People were so upset with the demon designs in this game. I'm like, they look fine.
I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
Fate's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Someone's gonna die.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
The reason why people are mad is because they don't look like the demons from Origins to Inquisition. How they look throughout the entire series. So I can understand why. But things are weird and wonky right now, so yeah.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
Whee! Oops.
Almost there. Quite a few of them, aren't there?
Nothing compared to how many we'll get if Solus finishes his ritual.
Okay, my rage meter is at the bottom.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
He's blocking
Watch the
everything.
lightning.
How'd a demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sent Solus's ego.
Probably, yeah. Boot to the face. Which is acting weird.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
We've got
Eve
your back.
appears Harding disapproves.
If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
I do like how Varric's like, yeah, Solus
More
is
demons.
right. He's not unreasonable, he's just up.
Take care of the team for me. Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Let's buy him some time.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
We better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
Key camera.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
Not Bianca.
Always dying.
You're not wrong with
It is
that.
what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
No.
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Let's go, Neve.
Let's go, Ned. Harding, keep the demons busy.
Good luck.
Yeah, the Friday would definitely came for when this game was coming out.
down the Veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost.
Ooh,
We shared a
toughness.
journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but...
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
Right!
Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
Solus is a dead man.
Varric! Varric!
Broke Bianca and stabbed Baron.
Oh, no. Nev!
That's how I broke my mother.
Let's go! This way!
That's how I broke my mother. And that was the prologue. Heck you, Solus.
You have no idea what you have done.
Solus? I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world.
Really? These are demons who says otherwise.
When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay,
It's be real
so that's
weird
why
if
you're
you're
here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
Alright, you brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
How am I supposed to trust anything you're saying?
You saw them escape from my prison.
I also saw you bringing down the veil.
I had a plan.
Varric
Really?
always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric,
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
Yeah,
those
but at
things
least
that
he
got
owns
out,
up to his
You said they were
mistakes.
gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
That's really helpful. What are you, the elven god of sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. And how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger. I cannot access my network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the elven god of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story.
Has to get
Elganan and
that last word
Gillenane
in
are
all.
your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
I like that entire scene, by the way. All with the grace scaling.
Why tear down the veil? Listen.
Also, I'm really happy with how I made this guy.
No idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well,
He's alive!
look who's still with us.
Good.
Varric, you're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
What happened?
I did my best to talk sense into Solus, but of course, he wasn't listening. He never does.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah. Harding got everyone out. By the skin of her teeth, mostly. Before you start worrying, Nev will be fine. She's apparently a lot tougher than both of us put together. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
Varric, when we stopped the ritual, something else got out. Something even Solus is afraid of.
You've got this, Rook. World's not flooded with demons right now. Because you stopped Solus, not me.
Varric, even so, I need you to...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like the unfortunate business involving a corrupt noble and that ancient evil. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook, look who's awake. I've been searching the
came
place
with
for
us. She was
lyrium
injured.
potions. Didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. I was just about to have a look around.
God, we are built. I
Oh,
love
be
this.
careful if you go outside, Rook. It is a long way down.
Sorry.
The Alluvian led us into something, and it's in the Fade. Because that's what we needed. The dream world.
Then I really need to look around.
Can't hurt. In theory. And we need to talk about our next move. Maybe find Harding? She went outside somewhere. There's a table in the central area here. I'll meet you both there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep. See you later, kid.
Good old Solus for finishing his own quote used against him. I mean, yeah, sure, but still. Library. Codex. Misses. Glossary. Oh, that's what they are. 'Cause, yeah, 'cause, yeah, came with us. She was injured. Didn't mean to intrude. Like the unfortunate business involving a corrupt noble and that ancient evil. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. Something even Solus is afraid of. Like the unfortunate business involving a corrupt noble and that ancient evil. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. Something even Solus is afraid of.
Varric,
there is a photo mode. Oh, heck yeah.
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook.
Oh, look at the broken
Just be
Bianca.
careful, all right?
It sucks because the dwarf that made Bianca is dead because we killed him in TA2. Neurotransformation. Alright, chat. First impressions. What do you guys think so far? Select button. I'm like, shoot! What button is that? I'm using an Xbox 360, an Xbox controller, so it's a little weird. Dang. Behold our home base.
Rook, you're awake. And we're...
In the Fade.
This is where people come when they dream, but dwarves don't dream. And somehow I'm here.
Yeah, it's unreal. Nev thought we should talk about what to do next.
We should. But maybe look around a little. We might be here a while.
My casual attire gives me Doom vibes. Level 2! Sturdy defense. Alright, so we have a Slayer, Champion, and Reaper. I'm not gonna lie, we're most likely going to be speccing into Slayer because Big Smash. And apparently they're based off of the Lords of Fortune. The Lords of Fortune Slayer specialize in two-handed weapons, breaking enemy defenses and quick movements around the battlefield. So that means Reaper must be the Morn Watch. Yep, Morn Watch. And then this has to be Grey Wardens. Yep. For golden glory! Leap into the fray. Heroic leap. Two-hand wind up. Arc of destruction. Okay, so little circles are basically stat boosts. Big circles are ability upgrades, and diamonds are new abilities. Violent Catharsis! BBXY. Oh. So if I do a Y on the return, I can do another attack. Which, no. Count the blow after a successful parry. Fury of the Forge. Oh my god, that's Confiteor from FF14. Ooh. I will say, the ability definitely a lot more stylized than it was in the other game. Spectral Bulwark. Huh. Ooh, I like that effect with crystals staying after you use the attack. Reaper. Huh. Turn shield toss to necrotic damage. Oh yeah, we got to get over here. Who texted me? Oh. Older Sip did. Reaver. So we have 3 points available. I think I'll go onto this tree first. Well, despite being out for a while, there's no DLC for this game.
Wisps. Figures are in the Fate, but I swear they're following me.
Granted, the team apparently
You alright?
dismantled, so it's
Strange
probably
place you've
fine.
fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
Do I?
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me.
I made a call that got you injured right after we met.
I'll be fine. You trusted me for the job, and I delivered. That's what counts. If we're stuck in this, let's hope you can trust me again.
All right. But I still wish we had a smoother start.
So much for first impressions.
Here's hoping I'm better on the second.
Well, you're not bad so far.
I like
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
We'll figure this out. I'm sure of it.
Really? Do you know something I don't?
No, we just... Well, we have to, right?
Yeah, that's the job.
Okay. Are you? Maybe.
wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
Did you ever find places like this chasing Solus with Varric?
Not exactly. But with Solus, it was always about the Fade, or the Veil, or some other in-between place. Varric always hated it, though. At least this place feels different. Maybe safer?
Harding, are you doing alright?
I don't know. Are you? Is anyone? Anyway, doesn't matter how I'm doing. What are we gonna do about this mess? We were going to go back through the Alluvion, right? Let's start with that. As soon as we can.
You know, you can take some time to just...
Now you sound like Varric. Varric and I started this. And I can't stop. Not now. Don't ask me to. So, come get me when you're ready to go. Alright?
I looked so sad when I turned around. Like, okay. That's sick, we got some FF14 moves.
Must be 2 more. That's the second. 1 more to go.
Find the others.
Don't have anything for you.
No, I'm just exploring.
Okay. That did something.
Sorry if I'm quiet, I'm just exploring right now. Alright, I'll be back, chat. I gotta use the bathroom. I'm back.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey,
He's alive.
Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
While I was out cold, he showed up in my dream, and he's really mad that we stopped his ritual.
Good.
He's also trapped in some kind of prison in the Fade. Not happy about that either.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm safe on that front. I bled a little when I got knocked out. Enough that he can gripe at me, but not enough that he can make my head explode.
So Solus is using blood magic? Like any normal mage would to play with your mind?
He was very
But he's not a
adamant that
normal
he's
mage,
not a blood.
like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
I don't care about the philosophy. In terms of his power against ours, he's a god.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual, and there doesn't seem
right
to
now
be
he's
an
stronger than
immediate
us, so
danger.
yeah, he is
For
technically a
now.
god due to
You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had two of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
more elven gods.
Elganan and Gillenane. Two of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against.
I sneezed. I was waiting for him.
Solus warned me about them being evil, which is pretty rich coming from the guy who just tried to tear down the veil.
You don't believe him?
No, that's the problem. I do believe him. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solus says Elganon and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have two. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that. We're down a man without Varric. We can't just rush in.
I know you're hurt, Nev, but the rest of us need to do something.
I'll be ready to fight when it's time, but we need to investigate, then figure out what we're dealing with.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
I'd rather not rush off into something that I don't know about, thank you.
If Elganon and Gillenane are
Harding,
worse
you're a
than Solus,
scout,
we
the fact
can't
that
go
you
in
were
blind.
against investigations.
We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
Then let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine. The Illuvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Nev, are you okay to go?
It's a headache. I've worked with worse.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
Yeah, the fact that Harding was against investigation despite being trained as a scout, that's weird. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Caravan. If we get it, Varric was stabbed, but he's not dead. I love Neve's outfit so much.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
Well,
if it even takes us back to Arlathan.
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
I will freeze you. Yes, ma'am.
Don't worry about me. Shall we?
Let's do this.
Not to mention she's a dwarf inside the Fade, and dwarves and Fade don't mix. So, yeah, I would definitely agree with emotionally compromised.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Shut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Hello.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlathan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
I mean, I'm alive.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
Well, we kinda did.
We did stop him. The sky's not pulling itself apart anymore, is it?
But
it didn't go as cleanly as we hoped. Solus got pulled into the Fade, and some things got pulled out. Or someone's, I mean. Two of the evil elven gods. Elganon and Gillenane.
Mathalanast.
the elven gods of old, the Evan-Urus.
If they truly have returned,
Then things just got a whole lot worse.
I was really hoping that the Dread Wolf was lying to us about all of this.
He's the god of lies. But some things are sacrosanct, even to him. He might be a bastard, but he's a damn sight better than the Evan-Urus.
there's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evan-Urus, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of Veil Jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Luther. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. You get your friend back to your camp and... we'll find Belara.
Nev, I need you to stay with Strife and Irilyn, alright?
I'm fine.
You're the best detective in Minrathous. You can help the Veil Jumpers here. If trouble shows up, they could use your skills.
Fair enough.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook.
Irilyn is adorable, by the way.
Thank you.
Alright, let's see if I can fix the frame rate. Because, oh man, we are not even hitting 30, it feels like. The same forest, elven ruins.
Is it me? Or is there something strange about this fog?
It all feels a little off. Like everything shifted a little bit. I'm there!
Alright, let's see if I could fix this. Oh, I can actually see some of the changes. That's neat. off! Hate motion blur. Okay. So far it feels okay. Not that. Yeah, so on the left side we now have Harding's abilities. One is a heal, and the other is a buff. Button. Oh man, I gotta refresh my stream again. It's like, you've been streaming for 3 minutes. No, I haven't. Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm doing this, chat. It's just... It's really... It was bad. Out of curiosity, Caravan, could you see how long I have been streaming for, like, total? Live. Computers. Oh god! That was a mistake! Oh fudge! Yeah. 1 second. Just, says that I've streamed for 5 minutes. Man, does this mean that my Twitch stream has been broken up in several forms? Oh well. At least the recording is a solid thing. Sorry about this. I'm just... You know what? I will end the recording here right now. I'm just going to be fixing graphical settings. How about that? For the YouTube people, thank you for watching. Greatly appreciated. Hope you enjoyed the start of Dragon Age Veilguard. Yeah, feel free to like and subscribe. If not, that's okay. Bye!